Ene gisem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers. Nititu ene won wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso. Se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra. Obetimi a service ka akodu impempenso bi te say 50,000 Ghana cedis. Ane 50,000 Ghana cedis. Na afei we yin kakra. Se oba on my Ghana mu a obetimi a service ka ewo tap send wallet na so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send atre wo mahye akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Abinsoko! Massive cash out with Aviator on Parimatch. Charlie, visit parimatch.com.gh now and enjoy showdown odds and amazing offers on your favorite sports, jackpot and casino game. Play with Parimatch and get up to 500% Pari Boost bonus to win big like a boss. Parimatch, the game is yours. This advertisement is vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Gaming can be addictive.
There are some things when you do it, those who are behind you will never get the meaning, will never get the understanding. But you, the one leading and fronting it, you understand every move and you know exactly what you are looking for at every point in time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I feel so proud for some of the things I do for my camp, Shatter Movement Empire. And I also want to tell everybody that as it stands now, if you are an artist and you don't have some machineries working for you, if you are not careful, most of your hard work will go unnoticed. Or better still, if you are not careful, most of the things you do will never be recognized. In fact, you are likely to work in vain because to some people, their agenda is their agenda. Whether you like it or not, whether it favors you or not, as much as they have interest to push some agenda, they are going to push it until they achieve whatever they are looking forward to achieve. Therefore, as an artist, there are some things you need to get automatically because it hurts to know that in a space where everybody is putting in the work and everybody is looking for recognition, you are working. It's not as if you are being lazy. You are working. Yet, whatever you are doing is not being seen. Painful, isn't it? Very, very painful. Now, I'll be telling you something about King Promise, whose career has been blossoming for the past years. No two ways about that. I think King Promise is doing something right. At every point in time, I feel that anytime he touches something, he wins big, and the kind of wins that he is winning come back into our industry and it is not being seen. The last time I checked, many people were talking about the same thing. And even on this platform, I think either myself or maybe Roland Amate has been preaching about the music politics, or better still, the politics in our music industry that everybody should pay attention to. Now, for your information, I have seen something that demands that I come forward to talk about it. And I do that with the interest of the others, getting up, waking up, sitting up, and making sure that they are also going to do likewise. Well, We cannot force anybody to do as we want. Never. We don't have that power to force anybody to do as we want. But the power we have is simple. When we have something, we can share. When we have any information, we can also tell the world that, guys, this is how it is done. Therefore, if you can also do it, go ahead and do it. Welcome to the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Sammy Flex. If this is your first time, note this. I speak from my perspective as an entertainment journalist, as a talent manager, and of course, as a contributor in our space. And I do it with all the pride in me. Let me also say thanks to my producers, Digital Rasta, his God Currency, who is doing the camera for us, and Richie Flex is the editor and director of our shows. You are welcome. I have two entities supporting me. That is TapTapSend, a money transfer app that you need on your phone. Make sure you are also sending money using TapTapSend. And after that, we are winning big on one of the best betting apps introduced in Ghana now. It is called parimatch.com or parimatchbet. Go on the app right now and download, or go on the Play Store, the Apple Market, however you get your app. Go there, download the app today and start using it, because there is more money being made by individuals, and you are not an exception. You can also make such money and you are good to go. Now, let's come back to the issue, and within some few minutes, let's run away from here. In this world, no matter what you do, you need to be heard about it. No matter your small achievement, you need to be seen from people who have interest in the area that you operate. If you are doing something and you are not being seen, if you are putting in the works, you are putting in the effort, and you are not being seen, then it means, my brother, my sister, you are losing out. As much as I can't force it on King Promise and his team, I also know they are feeling it. I know, because I'm closer to one of their people in their team, and when we were getting ready to play the All-African Games, our dressing room, as in the Shatter Movement dressing room, was just about 2 rooms away from theirs. So we met and we had a conversation, and in the conversation, some of these things came up from his submissions. Now, what I am seeing, or what the industry is observing, is that despite the big achievements, or better if you like, despite the small wins by King Promise, looks like the recognition that he deserves out of such, they are not coming. They are not coming because the machinery in the industry, individuals, groups, platforms that are supposed to push some of these achievements, nobody is talking about it. Everybody is playing their own looking. And on this platform, those who have followed me over the years, I think I've said, if not last year's music awards, it will be the previous one, where I said that King Promise deserves everything that he deserves to win. But unfortunately, because of the politics, the music politics that is against him, if he is not careful, he will not benefit from all these things. And it is so obvious. It is so obvious. The past years has been so beautiful for King Promise. The hit songs, the performances, the appearances. In fact, he has been doing it all. But I'm sure even when you come home and you do random conversation, both with industry people and music lovers alike, many are likely to ignore or to forget about the name King Promise with ease. They are likely to forget easily, because to them, at every point when conversations around King Promise and other people come to play, they don't even matter, or it doesn't even cross their minds. That is what I have been seeing. And I can tell you that King Promise has been performing in some of these African countries on this platform. We've talked about them. He's been going up and about in Europe and Americas. On this platform, we've been talking about it. But in terms of mainstream conversation that involves everybody and not just on this platform alone, how well are we doing for the gentleman? We are not doing much. When I thought, or when we thought that it was only on this platform that we've made this observation, a post from Baba Sadik, who is also a key industry player, now also a politician. A post he made on Facebook confirmed to me that indeed this is going to be a big worry. And it's going to be a big worry because of the conversation that I also had with that team member. A conversation that shows clearly that to them, sometimes they are not too satisfied with how things are going. But are they doing much? Maybe not. They are not doing much themselves. As it stands now, they even feel that there are some artists, because of competition, who are even stepping at their back, who are even backbiting them, who are even doing everything possible so they will never be seen. And I'll be telling you more about that right after reading this particular post. I'll be telling you more. There is something I have to tell you, and I'll sure find a way to tell you, come what may. Now, let's read this. And it's a post from Baba Sadik. He said, "It needs to be said, King Promise has been one of the most consistent achievers in the music industry since he's been around. Last year particularly has been amazing. Amazing growth. Wonder why he doesn't get his flowers and plaudits all this while. Our issues regardless, Promise has really put in the work. This performance didn't get the attention it deserves. Bring him back for the closing ceremony." And Baba Sadik attached his performance at the All African Games opening. And he actually mentioned some people, Jamaluddin, A. Abdullah, and Bogla Michael. Okay, Bogla Michael is part of the production assistants for the All African Games. In short, Baba Sadik is saying something that when it comes to what King Promise has been able to achieve, in fact, if not when he started the music thing, or even the past years, the guy has been consistent. And no two ways about that. Appearances, hit songs, stage performances here and there, he has been doing it. In fact, he's one of the few people who made the fact that when you release a song, you have to create a dance routine around it to make it go. He's one of the people who made it popular, until some people also started copying it here and there. And he has been consistent with it. He put out a song, and now his body is Dance God Lloyd. He put out a song, and at all costs, he will go somewhere, find Dance God Lloyd, and they will do something about it. It has been happening. Even now, his latest song, Paris, I've seen him and Dance God doing something about it. It's online. You can see it. Beautiful at all points in time. What Baba Sadik is saying is that despite all these things that King Promise is doing, he's not getting the plaudits that the industry has been giving to some people. And the other day, I was complaining about how sometimes some industry conversation goes ahead to even hurt some artists. This is one example. On the day of this performance, he was on there with Shatter Movement. But unfortunately, when the performance was done, it was as if King Promise did not perform. It was as if the other artists did not perform. Everywhere you go to, Shatter Movement throughout. It was as if they did not perform. Meanwhile, he did not do bad. Whatever he was also given to do, he killed it with his dancers and all that. It was a good show that he gave to the people. But has he been mentioned yet? No, he has not been mentioned. Has he been talked about yet? No, he has not been talked about. In fact, all the blogs, the news portals that even wrote about the All African Games for opening act, King Promise was not even mentioned. Indeed, he wasn't. Social media blogs and posts, he wasn't included. And I'm here feeling the pain for him in his shoes, that if I were the one doing what he's doing and I'm not getting this recognition, how would I feel? If I'm the one putting in this amount of works and I'm not getting this recognition, how would I feel? I'll definitely not feel motivated. I'll definitely not feel happy about it. I'll definitely not be like, this is something that everybody should know, yet no one is knowing. The other time, in a conversation, I heard that even around us here in Ghana, in terms of music award schemes and how he has worked hard and therefore deserves recognition, some people are even trying hard to not make him count. Some people are trying hard to not make him be seen. Some people are, and these are colleagues who are trying hard never to make him be seen. And when I see some of these things, I laugh. I laugh because when I took up the Shatter Movement job, and knowing my pedigree as an entertainment journalist, as a media person, as an enabler in this industry, as a contributor in this showbiz industry, knowing the impact I have, knowing my influence, I decided not to only do the backroom work as a manager, but also decided to come forward and use my platform, and this platform to be specific, Sammy Flex TV, to champion, to project, to promote some of the activities of Shatter Wale. There were so many people who had issues with it. I'm sure even now, there are some people who have issues with it, but do I even care? I don't care. Because if I don't talk about it, who will talk about it? If I don't project our achievement, who is going to project it? There are some people who are able to get into the camps of some people. And therefore, when they are doing things, they have a way of getting support from them. They have a way of getting that projection from them. If you are not able to play that game, then you have to find a way. Because that is the problem with King Promise. Maybe among his team, there is no particular person who is getting closer to the media to get some of these jobs done for him. Maybe among his team members, nobody sees that aspect as important. Yet it is affecting them. Yet it is hurting them. He might be making his money online. He might be making his money from the performances and all that you can think about. But in terms of the real job, let's be specific here. Let's be honest here. He might not be getting that recognition that he deserves. In fact, as part of the closing ceremony of the All African Games, two Ghanaian musicians have been confirmed to perform. And I'm talking about Stonebwoy as well as Riala. But unfortunately, when you go online, people who are writing stories are writing about Stonebwoy to perform at All African Games. Riala missing. Those who are pushing agenda on social media, it is Stonebwoy, Riala missing. And if you don't deliberately look for some voices, some hands to also help to push this agenda for you, you are lost. You are sure going to suffer it. And I want to believe that is what King Promise is suffering. Personally, I feel hurt. I feel hurt because the brother is doing well. You cannot ignore, you cannot overlook it. The brother is doing well. But why is it so hard for him to get that recognition he deserves? Maybe it is deliberate. Maybe to some people, it is a job for them. So come commission the work for them to do. Pay them some good money so they deliver for you. Maybe to some people, until they know you are with them, they will not even mention you. Some of us, we don't know that. Just that in today's media, the real job of pushing stories is missing. Now it's about agenda and interest. So if you are an artist and you need such a thing, and you don't have such people to push your agenda and interest, you are going to suffer. It is one of the reasons that I always applaud Shatter Movement fans. One of the reasons that I always applaud them. The little I will do from here, or we will do professionally from here, when you put it out, they're able to take it up, go with it, and it goes everywhere. That is how beautiful they do it. And personally, I have been impressed with it. Because imagine, if Shatter did not have the fans who are active, both online and offline, who are, in fact, themselves bloggers, who are journalists, who are pundits themselves, pushing all these things for him, who else will be doing it? Like, imagine the kind of environment and the system we've created around us. Who will be doing it? I wonder who will be doing it. But of course, he's been blessed. He's been lucky. God has blessed him with a dedicated and a loyal fan base who don't leave him to suffer. They always make sure they are with him. To King Promise, this is a note to you and your team. I know the next music awards about to happen. I know you guys have an interest of winning Artist of the Year. I know. In fact, I'm not going to hide it. You guys really want to. If you don't start playing the politics game well, it will elude you. You guys want to get it. If you guys don't start working it out, whether with financial support or whether with personal engagement, you guys are going to lose it. I know how painful it will be to you because I know you want it. Nobody should hide it. Team King Promise would want to win the Artist of the Year in the next Ghana Music Awards, and they would want it. Meanwhile, there are others who are also looking for it with their last blood. Meanwhile, there are others who are also looking for it with every little thing left in them. In fact, to some people, they will tell you, oh, the next music awards came there. If you are looking at the battle of Artist of the Year, it is between two people, Stonebwoy and King Promise. It can be true. Because, yes, maybe Sarko there might not show so much interest. Of course, Shatawale is not part of it. And the rest of the artists, they did not really do enough giddy like that to compete. If you look around, you can see the competition around King Promise. You can see the competition around Stonebwoy. And I know others have machineries pushing for them. They have personalities pushing for them. They have individuals, both on social media, in some mainstream or on some mainstream platform pushing for them. King Promise, who will push for you? Unfortunately, when you meet these people, they will laugh with you. They will smile with you. They will make you feel a star. But because to them, either you are not in their pockets or the relationship bit is also missing, you are going to suffer it. Roland has been calling that the music politics. To us at Shatter Movement, we know how to play it. After all, that is why my platform is still active as a media platform. That is why the part of me that is a journalist is still active, doing the journalistic work, and the rest we are also doing it. If you have a team as an artist and you don't have anybody helping you to do this, I wish you well. Some of us, we are open. Our journalism part can help you to achieve some of these things. And I pray that King Promise, for instance, gets the love that he deserves to get. Baba Sadik was even calling for an encore for King Promise performance. He thinks that King Promise was not mentioned, so can we get him back to do the next performance again? It will be hard to do the next performance. He won't be given that opportunity to do it. Never. He's done his bit and he's gone. The rest is up to Stonebwoy and Riala and the rest of the African artists to also perform. He won't get it. But they should take a cue from it. An observation made by 1, 2, 3 people means that it is a clear observation. It is something indeed happening. So why are they sitting down playing the onlooking as if they are okay? They are not. After speaking to the team member, I know they are not. So why are they keeping quiet on this? Time to act is now. Especially when I know that a part of you guys want to win the Artist of the Year in the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. You guys would want to win. Don't dull, don't slow. Go hard, look for it, and win it. And I know it is possible. My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks for watching. This has been the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, who did our camera, Richie Flex, editor director of the show, and to Tap Send, as well as Parry Match Bet. Until then, subscribe to us if you've not done that, and drop your comments, add your views, opinions to it. Do it clean, because we came clean. I'll see you in our next video. We're out of here. Bye-bye.